What's up, Savages? It's Tone Capone here from Authentic Savage with my boy
Cameron, from just my regular name from my channel, Cameron Garage.
That's sick. You can't really forget it if you name your channel after you.
It's a great name.
So, what we're doing today is an EDC challenge. What does EDC stand for?
It stands for everyday carry. For those who aren't familiar, essentially what it is the items that you carry on a day-to-day basis.
So, we wanted to give you guys an EDC kit for under 50 bucks.
Yeah.
I mean, does it get any better than that?
I don't think you can really beat that.
I mean,
especially since it's, for you guys it's going to be free. For us it's 50 bucks, but honestly, you can't get any better than that.
No, you can't. I mean, the only thing better than that is an Authentic Savage mask, because you're styling and profiling and you have topography, so you know what landforms are around you at all times.
They are pretty great. They're very comfortable too. I know a lot of people complain about their ears, or maybe their nose, or maybe they just can't breathe, but other than that, it's very, very comfortable. Well done.
I'm so happy he said that. I didn't pay him for that. He just naturally said that, so that's pretty lit, guys.
I gotta give where quality is due, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Or credit's due, not quality.
I mean,
but it's quality mask.
Quality.
Where credit is due. Give credit where credit is due.
I'm fine with that, guys. So what we're gonna do for you guys is we're gonna go over our kits. The cool thing about this is we did not purchase our kits together. So
no, we did not. We actually did it separately. So he has his own setup where he thinks is the best, and I have my own setup which I think is the best. And we're just gonna compare and we're gonna see where that goes.
And while we're doing that, we're also going to give you the price, the rating, and where you can purchase the items from.
Exactly. Everything listed that we talk about will be listed down below in the description.
And most importantly, guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe and the like button.
Both of those. Hit the subscribe button on his channel and my channel, and if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. That'll be much appreciated.
Like this.
You gotta punch right in the face.
Like that. In the elbow too.
Like that.
Yeah.
Florida man right here.
Florida man on deck. Let's go.
Hell yeah, brother.
Alright, guys, so we're gonna get to it. We're gonna start off with an item each. Cam will take an item out, he'll unbox it, speak on it, then I'll unbox an item and speak on it, and we just go back and forth like that. This is real cash. This is for the bros, made by bros. So it's real cash.
I like that.
It's real cash.
Made by bros. Very well done. So, in my setup, what I value most is a wallet, phone, keys, flashlight, and some form of tool. A tool can either be a multi-tool or a knife. So that's what I got going on. I guess if I can start off, I'm gonna start off with the wallet here.
Nice.
It's gonna be this nice little leather card holder. Let me flip my script. So what we got going here today is actually the Travelambo card holder wallet. You have three sections here for cards, debit cards, credit cards, anything like that, gift cards. You have pouches here for cash, 2 pouches here for cash,
nice.
Anything of value. You have your ID section here. For the price of only $7.99, this thing is, dude, pretty solid.
$7.99?
$7.99.
Let me see that thing, bro.
See that?
That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick, and I like this window on the back, you know. Right? This is great.
See, normally, like, you'll see as we go along, I normally go for, like, all blackout setups.
Okay,
That's all black, everything's my favorite. But I decided to give the wallet an little extra color, just to give it a little bit more variety. So it has, like, that sandy brown hue to it. Very nice. It says it's genuine leather.
Oh, what?
It says it's genuine leather.
Dude, that's a steal and a half.
Yeah, but I don't think you can get genuine leather for $7.99.
Hey, we're gonna roll with it. It's genuine leather.
It feels like it could be more like a pleather though, but
hey, as far as I'm concerned, it's leather.
It's leather. It's leather.
It's leather.
So for starters, yes, the Travelambo wallet, great wallet for $7.99. What you got?
So, Savages, dude, you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right. Here we have a Kershaw, and I just knocked everything down.
Yeah, you're going strong. You're going right from the knife.
I'm going hard in the paint.
I guess I gotta follow up with that afterwards.
This is the Kershaw Kuro, and I want to unbox it for you guys. Brand new. Haven't done anything with it.
As he says.
Haven't drawn any of my own blood with this as of yet.
Ooh. Oh. All right. Well, it's a nice knife.
3.125 inches on the blade. Nice textured handle. This knife comes in at $22.80. 4.5 stars on the Amazon. You know, that Prime account. Can't go wrong with it. Textured grip. That is essential with an EDC blade. Texture. God forbid your hands are wet. you clammy because you're in a situation that would make you nervous, it's raining outside, blood, unfortunately, any of those things, you need texture to retain your weapon or your tool. Serrations, normal blade, Tanto style is pretty cool. Automatic opener with a liner lock. Why did I pick automatic opening for this blade? Emergency situations. Your car veers off the highway into a canal. We live in Florida. That happens all the time. You need to be able to deploy your knife quickly, cut your seatbelts, or if you're in some type of self-defense situation, you need that quick deployment of your blade. So once again, guys, this is the Kershaw Kuro, K-U-R-O, $22.80 on Amazon, 4.5 stars. Let's get it.
Dan, that was a very good description of the knife.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, can I see that?
Yeah, take a look at it.
Holy crap. I can see where most of the money went though was the knife, right?
Yeah, it took a pretty penny.
Yeah.
A pretty penny.
And you got the serrations too. Serrations are a must.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, this is really nice. I do like the textured handle as well. You have a ton of grip.
Yeah.
Feels comfortable in the hand.
Yep.
Nice sized blade as well.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, I really wanted to give them the best I could for the value, you know, with all the essentials that I look for in a blade.
Oh, of course.
That's what I carry every day. Where I can carry it, I carry a blade, and I needed to have these things.
Well, somebody's getting very lucky with that blade.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, I really want to keep it, but
I know, don't we all?
may just go to a giveaway at the end. Who knows?
Yeah, for sure. All right, I guess I'm next up with the knife, since you just jumped right into it. So yes, my box is kind of destroyed. I'm gonna blame that on Amazon packaging and delivery. Not that I opened it or anything like that in advance.
Oh,
yeah, it's already falling apart. So what we have here today is actually the Kershaw Shuffle.
Nice.
It's a nice compact knife. It fits in your pockets. It basically gets swallowed in your pockets. It's that small. It has a couple different features on it. Most noticeably, you have the bottle opener on the edge here, which I think is a very important tool, especially if you're in this guy's man cave. Well, actually, forget that. You have your freaking.
Yeah, we have the kegerator,
the kegerator
on
right?
tap, you know.
Ah, God, man.
Check.
But despite that, bottle opener is always a must. You have the window smasher on the bottom here, which I think is actually just a clip, but you could use as a window smasher, which is a must. I know we were talking about that earlier. We do have a lot of flooding right now in Florida due to this recent hurricane. It was a Hurricane Eta, so you can never go wrong with any type of window smasher. But let's look right here. You have the textured handle here with the Kershaw logo, which is just a K. Feels nice and good in the hand. It's small, even for like what's called a larger hand. You can get your hand around that too, and you're not cutting yourself on the blade here. Nice and sharp. What is this? What would you say, about like 2 inches of a blade?
Yeah, I would say like
1.5. Like that's not that large of a blade, but it's nice and compact. It's enough. It's a good cutter. Especially if you're gonna be opening any boxes or depending on what kind of work you do. I think this is pretty solid. Other than that, is a manual opener with right here.
Nice.
And overall, I think it's a pretty solid knife for what? It was 1889. 1889.
That's solid. Can I take a look at it?
Yeah, go over, man.
This is sick, you know. I like the finger grooves in the scales hairs, and you can choke on it real good.
Yeah, right.
I have gorilla hands, so
in the picture, I actually thought it was gonna be a little bit larger.
Okay.
But even having it in person, it's quite nice, brother.
And another thing I noticed on this knife is it has a reversible clip, so you can reverse the clip on it. Both sides.
If you're lefty or righty, whatever's more comfortable for you can. I didn't even notice that. Holy crap.
This is sick. I realized the same thing on my knife.
Take over the whole video, man. Here, just take my stuff.
This guy's the man. This one has a reversible clip too. Kershaw, you guys are really killing it. I have to hand credit where it's due. You guys are killing it with knives that are economical but still get the job done and have
20, 18 bucks. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. And you're getting a good quality knife.
And they're functional.
Yeah.
That's the biggest part. They're functional. A lot of times you find blades that look cool in essence, but the steel type or the scales, something does not quite fit.
Exactly.
You know, with these, they hit the mark on the head.
They really did. So really well done, Kershaw.
Brother.
I like how we both ended up going with Kershaw.
Right?
I think we both knew right away, like Kershaw's the way.
That's something to say. We both ended up with the same brand of knives. That's something to say.
Hell yeah, man.
So, I think I'm going to take it over now,
Take over, dude. You're next. I think we're going back and forth. So wallet, knife, then what you got next?
Oh, I have this multi-tool right here.
Oh.
And you know what we're going to do?
I remember talking about this one.
We're going to use our brand new Kershaw without cutting my finger open.
No, don't do that. Would be cool though to get some blood on the channel, but no.
I know, yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if anybody would want this blade after I did that.
Oh, that's right. No, don't get any blood.
Alright guys, so what we have here is a multi-tool, an 11 function multi-tool. It comes inside of this nice sleeve.
Oh, it is a nice sleeve.
Yeah, dude. You have a card with it that gives you all of the different functions of the stainless steel multi-tool. What I love about this is you have 11 functions with this. I have this same one. TSA was kind enough to keep it and look after it for me. So I don't advise that you fly with this unless you want to gift it to a stranger. So I'll give you the functions, brief rundown guys. Can opener, knife edge, screwdriver, ruler, 4-position wrench, butterfly wrench, saw blade, directional ancillary indication, 2-position wrench, and lanyard keyhole. So you can put it on your key ring, a lanyard, or anything for retention. I love it. It's small, it's nifty, and you have many functions out of it. Aside from that, the size allows you to keep it in a card holder, like this awesome one that Cam just showed you over there.
Yes, here we go.
Look at that.
Throw it in there.
Boom! And we are Gucci.
Yeah, and you're good. It fits right in there.
Right? You know, if you're on a date with your special lady, she's like, hey, I have a beard. Do you have a can opener?
Throw right there.
Boom.
Or even if you have this beautiful Kershaw knife, bottle opener right there.
Bottle opener. It's
right
all
there.
about functionality. So you can keep that there inside of your wallet or on a money clip. Great tool. Love it. Stainless steel. This retails at $4.99 on Amazon. 4.5 stars. You can't beat that. You really can't beat that for $4.99, brother.
That card holder is sweet, man. See?
Thank you, brother.
Wow.
And it's sturdy.
You know what's funny? I was again like I'm underestimating the size on most of these things with their product pictures. I saw this after we linked it because we had a whole Google chat going on or document going on, and I saw this. I looked it up, and it looked a lot bigger.
Right.
I thought it was gonna be a lot larger, but no. I think this is a very well done size. Oh, you even have like a kind of like a blade on the edge.
Yeah, brother.
Here.
That's why TSA, good old TSA, got me protecting America's front lines.
America.
America.
Did they really got on you with this blade?
I forgot it even had that on mine.
Well,
so I'm flying.
I can see where that might be an issue on for TSA.
Yeah, but I don't know if that would be a functional tool for commandeering an aircraft. I don't think this would work. But you know what? You're welcome. Whoever I gave this to, I hope you enjoy it thoroughly and you get some use out of it.
Awesome.
So
good job.
Hand it back to Cam.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we were okay. Yeah, but no, well done on that tool.
Thank you, brother.
I think I underestimated that because I was like, damn, for what was it,
$4.99, brother.
$4.99? I might have to incorporate that into my own EDC just to have it because I have a pretty sizable wallet. I don't have a card holder.
Exactly, and these make for great gifts as well.
That is a nice little stocking stuffer. Holidays are coming up, so guys, maybe that's something. Maybe anything that you see here. If you don't win this giveaway, maybe you can purchase it on your own and just gift it to somebody. Not bad ideas. Good suggestions. But okay, I guess we're gonna be moving on to me now. I'm actually just gonna jump into the flashlight. I've been thinking about this one for a while.
Nice.
So I actually ended up going with the LUMINTOP EDC 01.
Okay.
That's what it's called. There's a couple different features. Let me take it out of the box.
Dude, I love unboxing.
Oh, it's the greatest.
Like the feeling is superb, dude.
Oh yeah, it's nice because you're opening something.
Right?
I don't know. Maybe it's just us thing. I don't know because I love opening things. But yeah, so this is the EDC flashlight that I'm going with, the LUMINTOP EDC 01. It's nice and compact. Again, just what's it called? Just falls away right in your pocket. It's like butter.
Nice.
It has a nice keychain here, so if you're somebody who likes to put their stuff on key rings, like myself, with a carabiner, then this is a great option in my opinion. Again, it's small. It has some ridges on the handle here, which is optimal comfort. So how it works? You just spin the top here. It lights up. I believe it's 150 lumens if I'm not correct. If I'm correct. And honestly, this is perfect. I tested it out in my household. Maybe I'll incorporate some footage to that in a dark area. I'll add it to the camera, the footage later. And it works really, really well.
Nice.
Yeah, we have a couple different features. So you have a dimmer light here. It goes down one more time, just to extra like dimness or whatever you want to call it. But it's really, really great. And I believe it was $10.
Okay.
I might have to fact check that. Everything that we mentioned will be linked with the correct prices down in the description below. But I believe this one is $10. And honestly, for $10, I might even just add this to mine because what I normally carry, I know we said we'd do this later, but I normally carry the what is it? The EDC
Okay.
PL2AA from 511. But look at the size comparison on that one. This one also, I believe, is 150 lumens, but it's like so much bigger.
Yeah, that's a significant size difference.
It's a significant difference.
And you want, that's another thing about your EDC kit. Equity in space.
Yes.
You want to be able to mitigate that space so your pockets aren't filled. So it looks like you're not walking around with 900 janitor keys in your pocket.
No, of course. You don't want everything to be jumbled up. You want it to be, you want everything to be in arm's reach and basically efficient. You want to have an efficient system going on whenever you're walking around. But other than that, LUMINTOP EDC 01, great little flashlight.
Nice, dude. Yeah, I'm loving the size of that. Yeah, this is great. You know, for ladies who want to keep down the amount of things that they have in their purse and the size. It's a great little light right here.
Oh yeah, even for that. Oh, also I forgot to mention, it does only take AAA batteries.
Okay, nice.
So only one battery lights up for, I think it is a 36-hour runtime.
No way, and you'll always be able to find a AAA battery.
AAA batteries are everywhere.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure most people have them in their household. So,
I know, I got some inside.
Dude, I have a whole pack, like a huge pack.
Nice, dude.
I'm running on good time with these.
I'm gonna go ahead and give that back to you before I end up keeping it.
Yeah, right?
Dude, I have to readjust the glasses real quick because they're getting a little foggy here.
Mine are keep fogging up. I'm trying to just adapt into it.
Power through it, right?
Power through it, improvise, adapt, overcome.
So, since Cam killed it with the light, I may follow that up with my light.
Follow it up.
So guys, here we have the Hatori Super Small Mini. It is a 150 aluminum body flashlight.
Aluminum body.
Yes, brother.
Mine's aluminum body too.
Oh, look at that.
I don't know. Maybe it is.
We're aluminum body brothers. Apparently.
Yeah, right. Illuminati.
Right. Aluminum body. New Illuminati aluminum body. Let's go. So this is the flashlight. It comes in at 3.55 inches.
Oh wow. Pocket
clip right here. Nice deep. Not as deep carry as your blade, but it does not matter because this is not going to be used for defense purposes, so concealment is not key to this. The rear button to engage the flashlight, 150 lumens, 3.55 inches, as I said earlier, aluminum body. All of these features are essential in an EDC flashlight to me. Why? Because God forbid I need to strike with this flashlight. It's kind of small, but still, you have something hard that you can strike with, whether that's a window or a person if you're in close proximity to them. You know, the pocket clip, great. It's in a good location. You don't really need deep carry. Rear engagement. There's really not that much to this flashlight.
Two people who, I know it might be a little bit of a stretch, but even people who carry what's called have belt loops around their pants, they can even clip it onto there.
Exactly.
Might hang a little bit, but still accessible.
Yep. And you know, I am big on a separate flashlight. What do I mean by that? For those who conceal a firearm, I don't believe in putting a flashlight on the bottom of your firearm unless you are functioning in a LEO, law enforcement, or military capacity. Why? Because if you illuminate something using that flashlight on the bottom of your firearm, you're pointing that firearm at whatever that thing is. That's why I thoroughly stand by having a separate flashlight from your firearm. In all my training, that was the only time, and when functioning, doing stuff in that capacity is the only time I've had a firearm on the bottom of my pistol. Aside from that, civilian world, all day, every day.
I see a bunch of people who, with their firearms, they actually have a holster that incorporates a flashlight attachment. Not like the actual flashlight underneath the barrel itself, but actually the holster has a clip that you can put with the pocket clip onto the holster. I personally, really don't like the idea too much. I think it's a little bit too much for what you got going on. But it's still a cool little feature to have in a holster. But may I actually see your flashlight here, dude? Damn, a Hatori.
Hatori, yeah.
It looks a lot like OLED.
Yep, similar.
Very similar design.
This is the Hatori Super Small Mini, guys. Hatori Super Small Mini, coming in at $7.99. Not bad on price. Yeah, for 150 lumens, over 3.5 inches, aluminum body flashlight, pocket clip. I mean,
on my phone here, let me see.
Yeah, slide it in there.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, and easy to clip out.
Yeah.
Very nice. Dude, how many lumens did you say it was?
150, bro.
This is nice.
Right?
Very nice
flashlight. Sick.
Oh, I was gonna say something, I totally forgot.
You know what?
Maybe it wasn't important.
Happens to the best of us.
Right? Damn. Okay, so wow, I like that flashlight a lot. Okay, so my turn?
Yeah, dude.
Alright, so I'm saving one of the better options for last. So I'm actually just gonna grab this clip that I have here. So it's already broken apart. I once I get things, I tear into them right away. This is actually a Nite Eyes carabiner with a slide lock.
Nice.
So this is a personal take for my own. It's not really required in any type of EDC setup. This is just something that I preferred. Because what I like to do is, instead of storing everything in my pockets, I like a key ring.
Nice.
I like stuff that I can hang around my belt loops and I have it accessible right there. For example, like this flashlight here. Just clip that right on.
Look at that.
Clip that onto your belt loop, you're good to go. And
you already got a setup going right there.
Exactly, that's a whole setup right here.
That's awesome.
See, this is what I like.
Functionality.
It has a key ring and everything like that. Functionality. But it's really cool. Again, it's a Nite Eyes carabiner. I'm actually pretty familiar with this brand. I sell them a lot in my store, so they're a pretty reputable brand. You have the steel lock here. It is a slide lock, so you have this little stopper. I don't know if you guys can see from this distance, but you have a little stopper on the edge here to catch it from opening on you when you don't want it to open. And then when you want to use it or take it off your belt loop, just flip it up and you're good to go.
Nice.
It also has a lanyard here again with the key ring, so you can add your keys or even a flashlight or anything that you're really looking to add on that key ring. Word of advice, don't overstack your key ring. You don't want too many items on there. You want it to be as efficient as possible. So, in my opinion, the less the better. But yeah, so that's my key ring here.
Nice, dude. Yeah.
Nice little feature, in my opinion. Oh yeah, if you wanted to see it.
Yeah, bro. You know, I've never actually ventured down keeping a carabiner on my person to hold gear. On my plate carrier, I have carabiners.
So for me,
on my water bottle,
right there,
I have a carabiner. But I've never put my keys on this, and that is a very good idea because they're accessible. You do not have to dig into your pocket. And for ladies as well, it's nighttime. You're going to get gas, supermarket, or you're out with the girls just turning up in the city. You put this onto your purse and you're good to go. You know, your keys are accessible. You don't have to reach into your purse to dig for them. It's holiday season coming up. You know, we know that crime goes up during that time. Your keys are accessible. You just dip and hop in and you're Gucci. You're good to go.
You, but what stresses me out about my girls, you can get like a nice bag, and instead of having like the wall, like what's it called, get like a nice card holder, whatever, and she'll just throw everything inside the bag.
Bro.
Everything will be loose. ID, credit cards, debit cards.
Is it me, or is a lady's purse at least 11 feet wide and 11 feet deep inside?
That's perfect. That's a perfect description.
Bro, like I could probably dive into it and get lost in there.
We know where everything is. We have everything organized and everything, but like, damn, when it comes to like my girl's purse, it's a mess.
Same.
I need some organization.
Same.
but going back to the whole carabiner, actually what started for me was with carrying carabiners again was when I started working at 511. Of course, when you have keys, you don't want to put them in your pocket.
Right.
I have to open the changing room. I have the keys to the the door, everything like that, and you just keep it on your belt. It's so much easier. It's so much accessible. It's a lot easier to accept. God, I can't talk. It's easier and more efficient to just grab. I'm trying to say it's easier accessible, or I don't know what I'm trying to say at the end of the day. But yeah, it's easy to grab and it's just easy to maneuver, and overall, in my opinion, the most efficient way. So that's why I'm with the carabiner.
Nice, dude. I love it.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with a check mark on that because I never even thought of doing that.
Check mark?
You're gonna check mark on that, bro.
Hell yeah, brother.
So,
dude, I totally forgot the whole flashlight attachment. This is actually a little cap.
no way.
Yeah, I totally missed it. It's like small, you miss it, you know? So actually what this does is you put it onto the tip of your flashlight, and when you spin it, it's a little torch.
Oh, bro, come on now.
There you go.
And that's awesome because God forbid you need to signal someone, but you don't want...
Look at that. There you go.
Or you need to see something in front of you and you need a torch for it.
Right? Isn't that cool? Or if you're trying to, if you're in an area where you want I guess a wider range of illumination, you have this option. And what's cool about it too is it's glow in the dark.
No way, brother.
You guys can see, I'll move up here.
That is sick.
But this little tool, not tool, but little cap here, it's glow in the dark. Show the authentic Savages over here. Y'all see it? Beautiful. Yeah, it's green.
That's sick, dude.
Isn't that cool? But yeah, I forgot to talk about that.
Well, that's nifty. I'm glad you got that in there, bro.
Right?
That's awesome.
But so what else we got over here?
All right, guys.
A lot of stuff.
Last but not least,
we have nice packaging.
The tactical pen.
Ooh.
And we're gonna use our Kershaw Kuro automatic opening to open our tactical pen. Comes in this great packaging. Like, you guys don't understand the little man inside of me screaming right now, opening these packages. I love this. Like, it's Christmas right now.
Yes, opening things again is fantastic.
Like, I mean,
I think you and I would be really good at product endorsement, which essentially what this is.
right?
But if any brands or anybody who's watching, shoot us an email. We'd love to work around with you.
Exactly. We can do something.
Exactly.
Most of these brands I've used, and if not, I've used something similar to them, and you guys are going to get to see our exact kits after this.
Yeah, we'll show you. We'll show you what we carry on a day-to-day basis after we get through all this other fun stuff, unboxing and showcasing what we think is best for you guys for under $50.
Yep.
I can't wait to show them that. But
I know, dude. So we have our Atomic Bear. Look at that in silver. It's an Atomic Bear.
Atomic Bear.
Yeah, dude. Because if a bear wasn't bad enough, this one's an atomic one.
Did we talk a while? Wasn't that like your dream hunt?
Yeah. Yep. Dream hunt bear. One day.
Let me tell you, he is the definition of a Florida man. There's no going about it. He's got his what is it? You got an alligator?
I got an alligator, a 10-point buck, a wild boar, bald eagle. Because we live in America. You know, just getting her done. Giving her full send.
Hell yeah, brother.
Right? All of that. Lifted trucks, airboats, let's go.
Yeah.
So we have this Atomic Bear tactical pen, and I want to show you guys what I love about this product. When you get a tactical pen, you usually get this pen that's about 17 inches long, made out of plutonium, and it's non-functional.
Ooh.
You can't do anything with it because it's so long, or it has a glass breaker on the top that every time you reach into your pocket, you're stabbing yourself with, or you're walking around an office with a javelin, and people are asking you, what in the world is that you're writing with?
Okay.
So I picked this pen for all of those reasons. It comes in at 4.5 stars, $12.99 on price. Guys, $12.99 for this aluminum body pen, 5.7 inches long. And look at how well crafted this is. As you can see in the packaging, you have a refill of ink, cap over here, pocket clip, lovely. I'm loving this almost like a gunmetal-ish / blue color.
Yeah, it's a nice, like, it looks like it's almost titanium coated, but I highly doubt it,
Something, bro. It's lovely by Atomic Bear. They're killing the game. Rawr. So, glass breaker on the bottom. I'd say bottom because the top.
The tip.
Yep. And then you open it up. My hands are a little greasy right now. Pardon me. I'm pulling the screw top. Don't mind that. So we have the writing tip here, glass breaker on the back. As you see, it's a screw top that I just tried to pull off because I'm a tard. So you screw it back on, you are good to go. Goes in the pocket, a good carry. Unscrew, and you can't beat it.
Oh, so you have to unscrew it to actually access the pen.
Yep.
Oh, so then this is the window smasher on the bottom.
Exactly. And the great part about this is either side can function as a window smasher if you're in that type of situation. If it's life or death,
it really can, yeah, I see it.
You will make it work.
Oh, of course.
There is great ergonomics on this pen. As you can see, it has a indentation in the middle and then another one towards the writing end. So you have great grip on this, whether you're smashing a window or using it as a self-defense tool. I love it. It's not too long at all. Like I said, it comes in at 5.7 inches and it has an aluminum body. Refills in the casing. Yes, brother. And a great pocket clip.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I'm already sold on the packaging. I know we already talked about this as far as packaging goes, but if you have good packaging, a high selling point.
Oh yeah.
High selling point.
Yep.
Love the presentation. Love the foam. What was this, like foam here?
Yep.
And it even comes with an extra ink pen, right?
Exactly, another ink cartridge. So once you're done with this, once you're done with this, you can pop in that second cartridge right there, and you are good to go. And honestly, guys, that sums up my EDC kit. This kit came in at $48.80.
Damn.
On Amazon Prime. Yep. Everything was accessible for purchase through Amazon Prime. and rang up to a total with shipping of $48.80. Can't beat that.
You really can't. $48. You beat the under $50 mark that we had.
Brother, that was the goal.
And you delivered.
Executed.
And I didn't. So, okay. So last on my list on my EDC is actually a watch.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually went with the Casio men's classic sport watch.
Okay.
All black. Again, all black setup. Except
All
for
black everything.
All black everything except for the wallet. So let's unbox this bad boy. First looks.
Nice, dude.
Not too bad.
Okay.
There's a nice sport band to it. Hold on, let me get this off. It's gonna take a second or two.
Dude, don't you just love it when it doesn't want to commit to coming off?
It does. Oh, there it goes. A little bit. Oh, you don't want to be rough with it. Yeah, don't want to be rough, but here we go. Yeah, so here is the men's Casio Classic Sport Watch.
Nice.
Right? It feels nice. It's light in the hand. Has a 10-year battery life. 100 meter. It's water resistant to 100 meters.
Okay.
And I think it's a very good watch. I think it was $14.84 in total. So if we're looking at my whole EDC setup and the price, we're looking at a total of actually $56.
Okay.
So I'm a little bit of a spender. I went above and beyond. But if you didn't
Big
want...
spender.
Big spender. But if you knock out the Carabiner, which was like $5, $6, you meet the price range of $50. I just threw it in there because that was my hot take on the whole setup, and I feel like I just needed to add a Carabiner. But yeah, going back on the watch, it has a what's called LED back screen here. Again, I mentioned it was a 10-year battery life, water resistant up to 100 meters. You have a bunch of different systems that you can alternate. You have different modes. You can adjust different things. You have the date and time. You have a light here on the side as well, just in case you want to not incorporate, but if you're in a dark setting, you know.
Nice.
But I think this is a pretty solid watch, especially if you're a hands-on type of guy.
Yeah.
You don't want to maybe ruin like your Apple Watch that you spend X amount of dollars on, or your watch here that you spend X amount of dollars on. You know, just something to have. I feel like everybody should be able to tell the time. It's a very useful and efficient tool, in my opinion. But here's a take a look at that.
This is pretty sick.
Right? It kind of reminds me of a G-Shock.
It does.
Right?
It does. And if I'm correct, Casio manufactures G-Shocks.
Oh my God, they do.
I believe so.
Do they?
I believe so. So yeah, for 14 bucks.
14 bucks.
You can't beat that, bro.
You cannot.
I'm going to pick one of these up.
I think you should, or you can enter the giveaway. Maybe you'll win.
If I win your kid, that would be hilarious, brother.
I think they'll blame us for, or yell at us for getting
10-year battery, guys. 10-year battery.
10-year battery life.
You know, and that's something that is a pain. Is changing batteries. And if any of you guys who have electronics, like flashlights on your firearms, or D-balls, APLs, which are infrared tools that go on your carbine, or anything that uses a battery, remote for your television, you know that changing the battery is a pain. But with the 10-year battery life, you can't beat that.
Well, what's good about it too is, like, let's say I guarantee most people don't have a watch for 10 years straight. You know what I mean? So it's a nice watch. Like, God forbid if it ever breaks down, it breaks or whatever.
$14 bucks.
It's $14. Just toss it and grab another one.
Yeah, or
upgrade. Whatever you want to do.
Exactly. I'll definitely pick one of these up. That's for sure.
Especially since you're always in the Everglades, stuff like that. I don't know.
I know.
Do you ever wear a watch when you go hunting?
Oh yes, I wear a Suunto. So when I was training, I had a Suunto Traverse Alpha. That's what I was rocking. A Suunto Traverse Alpha with their synthetic bracelet on there. Great watch, many different functions, very hardy, but it's not $14.99. I can tell you that much, guys.
I know. Are you what's it called? Are you familiar with God, what's the? It's not. Is it Gerber? Not Gerber. Yeah.
Gerber?
The Gerber watches, right? They have like the map, or?
No, that is the Garmin watches.
Garmin, thank you.
Yeah, Garmin and Suunto. Those are the two watches where you have GPS capabilities.
Those Garmin watches are sweet.
They're great. They're great pieces, watches. You know. But for those who do not want to spend that much on a watch and have something that, God forbid, they break or lose, this is the perfect watch for you.
Yep.
It's black, so if you're in law enforcement, you can wear this with your uniform. Yeah. Or if you're functioning in a military capacity. I know you'll want something hardier than this. Like I said, I use a Traverse Alpha, but for 14 bucks, you can lose this on shift or break it in a scuffle, and you'll go home and not cry yourself to sleep.
And on my day-to-day wear, I just wear the Apple Series 5 Apple Watch. So I love it. This is actually, I forgot what company this is. I think this is Nomad.
Nice.
The band here.
Yeah, nice leather band.
Nice leather band here. It has a nice formal look to it. Very good stuff overall, but oh my bad, I just grabbed your knee there. But yeah, Casio all black. I know you mentioned it for law enforcement, military personnel, or anything like that. But even for like the common citizen, like honestly, all black everything, you cannot go wrong with that. It goes with absolutely everything. But I'm pretty sure that pretty much concludes our what's it called? Our whole EDC challenge for under $50. You did great.
Thanks, brother.
I went over $6. We did great though with our options. I know.
And you know what? You went over in price, but some lucky person is going to get that kit.
Yeah, guys. So I know that we mentioned this earlier, but what we're going to be doing on our own channels or whatever, we're actually going to be giving away these EDC sets. So on Authentic Savage channel, we're going to give away...
Not with the pistol.
Yeah, no, actually, Glocks are off the table.
Sorry, guys, we're not that gracious.
Also, this and this.
We're not that and you can't have my water bottle either.
It's my
favorite water bottle, so it's not going to work.
Yeah, but everything you guys see here on the table, as far as like the whole EDC setup, yeah, we're giving these away. You can find my setup on my channel. I'm actually going to be transitioning it to my Instagram, so more details about that coming up. But Authentic here, he's going to be doing his on his channel and everything like that. So all details on his channel. If you guys want to check it out, definitely partake in both of these giveaways. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be epic.
Some lucky winner is gonna be getting away with a full setup for free.
A full EDC setup. Yeah. And what's great about that, guys, is this is your base. You can improve upon it.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, you can say, oh, I want a better flashlight, or this works. This is perfect.
This is a great starter kit.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. For someone who's not really like, excuse me, I burped a little bit. Kind of ate before I came here. I had some ribs left over. I had the best ribs when I went up to Sarasota. So that's a different topic.
Oh,
guy, what's it called? It's just.
All right, we're gonna have to figure that out.
I'll tell you later. But what were we saying? Yeah, no, I mean, for like a nice startup EDC setup, especially for somebody who's really not being big into that or really doesn't know what they're looking for, take away from what we have here on the table and what we showed you guys, because these are all great starters in my opinion. Yeah. You can definitely get away with any of this and have you're set for a good time. And like Authentic mentioned earlier, you could always change things. You could always incorporate different tools. You could always upgrade. I think the first thing I would upgrade would probably be the knife. I'm not gonna lie, I love this knife actually a lot, but for me, I need a little bit of a bigger blade.
But Cam, I want to show you something about that blade that I like.
Okay.
Both of these blades come in under 3.5 inches. What's great about that is you check your local laws that tell you what you can and can't have as a civilian, or a person who has a concealed weapons permit. 3.5 inches is the cutoff at certain states.
Yeah, so this would be legal in most states.
You have compliant blades right here, contingent upon what state you're in. So yeah, we do want larger blades, but sometimes a larger blade isn't necessary. You know?
Oh, of course, everybody's different.
Right.
Everybody has their own. Yeah, exactly.
What's great about an EDC kit is that you have the opportunity to make it your own.
Yep.
You know?
Throw some personal on it.
But you have a good basis here.
Oh, absolutely.
For free.
Well, actually, what I was going to incorporate, because I know when we were talking about this whole setup and what we wanted to incorporate into our whole kit, I actually wanted to incorporate, you mentioned the monkey fist.
Yep.
And that stuck with me, and I really, really wanted to add that. Believe it or not, I actually had the tools at home to make one.
Nice.
But you know what? I've been watching YouTube videos for the past 2 days on how to make it. I cannot make one for the life of me.
So you know what we may have to do? We have to make some for our channels. That's another collab right there.
Honestly, I'm willing. Yeah, we could do another collab. Dude, I see many collabs
in the future. Guys, tell us what you guys want to see us collab and do.
Yeah, right. Let us know down in the comments below if you want to see more of us hanging out, just talking, doing more. There's definitely a broad span of topics that we've just talked about. We talked about cigars, guns, tools, knives, everything like that. And you know what? There's so much more to what's it called? To collaborate about.
Exactly.
We can definitely do more, and I'm very excited.
Guys, we have something else for you. So, Cam and I were sitting here and we're giving you kits based on our budget. But we want to show you our personal kits.
Oh, that's true. He wants to show you. We're gonna show our whole setup.
I mean, we might as well. You know, we showed them these kits, so why not show them our personal kits? You know.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, brother.
I think I have most of my stuff over on this side here. So what do you want to show first?
Pick an item.
I already got my hand on that.
All right, so then we're going for them. All right, we'll make clear and ready. Clear.
I'm clear.
Clear.
Oh yeah, I'm good. See over here?
Yep, clear.
Clear.
So this is my EDC pistol, one of the many. This is a M&P Shield 2.0 in 9mm.
That's a very popular one too.
Yeah. Great firearm. I know firearms are relative to whomever is using it. This is my favorite, factory Nite sights. Great trigger, but honestly, if you use correct form, you can use any firearm and get the job done.
It's all about training.
Biomechanics, you know, training, all those different things, fundamentals. Same thing with everything else. Swinging a baseball bat, swinging a golf club, same. You know, magazine, it has 8. And I have a +2 extension from Hive Technologies out of California. I love this base plate because it is metal. So whether I need this magazine to strip or just come out, it's going to come out every time. It's going to come out every time. I love it. And that is my EDC pistol. Once again, this is the Shield 2.0 in 9mm with Nite sights.
Now, is this your primary carry, or
yes.
You're always alternating?
Yeah,
right?
But this is my primary.
That's your primary?
Yeah.
I know you have more firearms than I do.
There's a couple.
Just a couple. You have like 17 on the corner wall over here. It's not. I'm just exaggerating the number, but he's got some, you know. But we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah,
you know?
brother.
Beautiful, man. I actually have a couple good buddies of mine who love the M&P Shield.
It's a solid gun, you know. You can't beat it for what it is. Subcompact, stippling on the grip, which is something, pardon me, that a lot of people add aftermarket is stippling.
I was going to ask,
Great
did you
texture.
incorporate that yourself, or
no,
was
this
that
actually
already added?
This came on the firearm.
Okay.
You know, so it saved you anywhere from $75 to $200, depending on where you go to get a stipple job.
Oh yeah.
And being without a firearm. So that's another thing I take into consideration. I try to keep my firearms as stock as possible because they are made that way for a reason, for functionality. So they're efficient. Same thing happens every single time. A controlled explosion, sending some love downrange, sending some freedom fries downrange. And this is what I went with. I love its concealability in a Black Hawk size 5 holster. This is
Black Hawk?
Yep. This is a little compact holster I like because I appendix carry. That's just what I love to do.
Dig into the side,
and it does not dig. It fits this Shield 2.0 perfectly, and that's it, guys.
You know, I see a lot of people go with the M&P Shield, or even like a smaller handgun. Is they get the clip. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the clip that goes on the side and they can just shove it.
Exactly. Yeah. I don't like that. That's sketchy.
Scary. Yeah.
Because you God forbid anything gets a hold of that trigger, it's firing around off in your pants.
Yep, and I don't want my nuts to be blown off in a tragic firearm accident.
Yeah, I want kids one day.
Yeah, that is true.
I need a lineage going on.
For real though. I need little savages rolling around, you know, out here.
How's it go, bro?
So,
but
guys.
Okay, cool. So that was Authentic's firearm, and right now we're gonna move on to mine. I actually roll with the Glock 19 Gen 5.
Nice.
I love it. This is actually my first firearm.
Really?
Actually pretty recently I got into firearms, and not because of the whole election. It was mainly because it was earlier this year I got into it. And God, it's such a diverse culture. Like there's so much when it comes to like firearms and everything. I had no idea, and now that I'm like part of that world, I don't want to leave it. Like I want to spend money after money after money just buying everything, but we can't. You gotta like have some limitations.
You gotta dial it back a little bit.
You have to dial it back. But I like what you mentioned earlier too. Again, sorry, I'm going off the rails here. But mine's factory, pretty much down to the brim. Factory sights, factory trigger, factory pretty much everything. And there's not much I would change to it other than just incorporate the Nite sights here. Just change those out, probably do Trijicon or some other company. But other than that, I love this thing. I've taken it to the range numerous amounts of times. It shoots well, feels good in the hands, and that's another thing that we mentioned. Guys, when it comes to firearms, don't just yes, you see the M&P Shield, yes, you see the Glock 19, but you know what? Don't just go off of what we're carrying. You need to go to the range, practice and shoot different firearms to see what's more comfortable and suitable for you, and that's when you decide on what firearm you purchase. Because if you get a gun that you end up not liking,
you're not going to carry it.
You're not going to carry it, but you can return it.
And you're not going to train with it.
You're not going to train with it either, but you can't return it.
No.
Once it's purchased, it's a used gun. It is yours. It is yours. So you always have to shoot a gun before you buy. But other than that, I love this. I wouldn't do anything really to it besides those things I listed. I'm not going for the whole Gucci Glock.
Nope,
nothing like that. So I like the way it is. It feels good in the hand. I actually run a tier 1 concealed holster here. It has the extended beaver tail, and then the what's it called? This is the wedge. So there's a wedge here, and
so it folds nicely. And
it folds so nice.
Perfect,
dude. It's great.
Yeah,
absolutely love it. I also love the fact that it doesn't really dig into your side as much as you think it would. This is a medium. What's it called? A medium wedge here. So thankfully I don't have to. It doesn't dig when I bend over or anything like that. You do have to do a little take a knee thing to get stuff off the floor, but other than that, it's perfectly fine.
Right.
And I absolutely love it. Has some rust a little bit going on the nails here.
That's character.
Yeah, exactly.
Has some character. Has some seasoning.
Exactly. Some seasoning.
When you eat a
spices.
steak, you put a coffee rub on your steak. Same right there. That rust is a little coffee rub on your holster.
Exactly. But yeah, this tier 1 concealed, very reputable brand. Highly recommend them, especially right now. I know it's kind of difficult to get holsters or even access to firearms at this moment, but online is never a bad decision. So, what's it called? Tier 1 concealed, and then Blackhawk.
Blackhawk.
Really, sorry?
Blackhawk. Can't go wrong.
Oh, you can't go wrong.
Solid brands, 2 powerhouses, great pistol.
Oh, and then also I carry 15 rounds. So much my magazine plus 1 in the chamber, so that's what I normally carry on a day-to-day basis.
Nice, brother.
And I absolutely love it.
Nice. So
that completes our firearms.
So let's go to our knives.
Yeah, our knives. Yeah, cool.
All right. So
you're gonna pull out something fantastic. Can I go first? Because you're gonna totally destroy mine.
Stop.
I already know what you're gonna pull out, and that's why I wanted to go first, because saving the best for last.
Stop.
So again, I went with one of Spyderco's sub-line of knives, which is the bird knife.
Nice.
It's very low budget. I'm actually gonna say it's not like over $100 or anything like that. It's actually at $42. Yeah, 42 bucks,
dude.
It's not bad. You know Spyderco.
Yeah,
Spyderco is another
blades.
well-known brand. Their knives come straight out of the factory, good quality steel. I don't know as far as the specs when it comes to steel, but I've been told this is actually a pretty good one in my case.
Nice.
But other than that, yeah, the reason I chose this was because where I work, that's where I'm mainly using my knife, but I'm always cutting things.
Right.
I'm digging into boxes. Sometimes I'm cutting different bands or some plastics, and you know what? I don't want to spend $100 on a knife and ruin it. I know depending on the brand too, like if you go with Benchmade, which I actually saw a lot of those in my store, they do offer lifetime warranties, which is lifetime sharpening. So there's no problem with you sending it to them and sharpening it, and you can always get work done. So that's not never an issue. But I just wanted a nice knife that I can carry with me, and I don't have to worry about damaging too much. Because again, like we mentioned earlier, you can always update your knife. I'm actually looking at, I have my eyes set on the Benchmade Bug Out.
Okay, nice.
You know, familiar with the Bug Out series?
Yeah.
All black, great. They're lightweight. I actually, again, I sold them at my store. That's what kind of made me really want one. It's gonna be all black everything, black blade, black handle.
All black everything.
All black everything. But yeah, but this sub-line of knives, the bird knife, is great in my opinion. And if you're looking for something that's also low budget, since we're talking, God, I need water. But since we're talking about a low budget EDC setups, I think this is another great knife to incorporate if maybe you want to spend a little bit more on your knife compared to the $18 that we listed below. Yeah, $42. It has a clip. I think you can also maneuver it on the other side to
reversible
see if you're left
clip.
Reversible clip. They're not. I don't think this is G10 scales, but the texture on the handle is really nice. It's very comfortable in the hand. Tons of grip. It is a thumb manual opener. So you have that right there. It's pretty easy, and if you're not familiar with or comfortable with that opening of the knives, you can always adapt. It's not that hard. But let me know your thoughts on that.
Yeah, no worries, bro. This is pretty sick.
Grab some water because my throat's a little dry.
Nice thumb hole. So if you have gorilla fingers like myself, gorilla hands, you have good space. Some jimping on the back of the blade. Great blade.
You can see it's been used though.
Yeah. You know, but like I said, that's seasoning right there. I like this blade. You know, I really like this. 8CR13 MOV. So this has good blade retention. You know, solid. It's decent on corrosion, and for sharpening purposes, it's not too bad at all.
It's actually the same steel
Nice.
on the Kershaw.
And same on the Kershaw Kuro.
Yeah, so that says
That's a
right there.
great budget steel. You know, you're not really losing too much of anything. It's good all around corrosion, blade retention, and sharpening. I am not a Blade HQ knife master.
No, we are not.
You know, I'm a dude who carries blades and uses them for work and in their normal caveman lifestyle. So, sick blade, bro. I love it.
Man.
I love it.
Yeah, honestly, and then you want to go back to back. So these are two knives that this is the one I carry, and then this is the one I recommend
From your
for
kit.
a super low budget. So my kit, your kit.
Nice.
Look at that. Honestly, this is growing on me.
Bro, it's
This is
solid,
growing
you
on
know?
me.
They did a good job with this blade. They knew that you would not have that much equity in the actual blade itself, so they put that finger groove up under so you
on
can
the
choke
blade.
up
Yep. So you
very
have a little
nicely,
more room.
you know? And you can manage it, do whatever you need to do with it.
That's a cutter. That's a cutter.
Oh
man.
yeah, for sure, you know? You go to different grips on this blade.
You know, I'm looking at it too, just to personalize. I think at the edge here, on this little, this groove or whatever, I'd probably attach some
Paracord.
Yeah, some
right there,
paracord.
come on. And you
Yeah.
have a lanyard. You have weapon retention right there. You have the capability
You know what?
for
As-
that.
Yeah, as a plus, what I'm gonna do before we send out these to the winner. Yeah, I'm gonna throw on some paracord on there for you.
Guys, look at that.
So I think it'll be a nice little touch.
Stand up dude.
Oh,
He
yeah.
deserves 2 extra subs
Hell yeah.
and 4 likes for that.
We have goals to meet on this channel. We're gonna meet them.
I'm just saying, guys.
I actually just made 200 subscribers. pretty
Nice,
recently.
brother.
So I'm very happy with that. My next, that's like a first milestone.
Okay.
So next is gonna be 500. So
Nice.
definitely got to get to that.
And we will. So just gonna give him a quick check for that. He's getting after it. So we're gonna come over here. This
now
is my
the best.
stop.
No, you know it. That's why you're being
So,
modest.
This is a Microtech Ultratech.
God, it's so freaking sexy.
Double-edged blade, automatic opening, 2 functions in and out. That's called double action, pardon me. Deep pocket clip, glass breaker, Merlot handle with the brass hardware and blade. And I love this blade. It's a special blade. It was a gift for to celebrate, pardon me, glasses fogging up. So we're gonna pull an audible. I can't see you guys, but I can see the blade, so we're good.
That's all that matters right
now. This was a gift to commemorate my engagement.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, dude. So I went with the Microtech. I love Microtechs.
Beautiful, man.
Dealt with them in the past and knew what I had wanted. And it's a great blade. The blade comes in at 3.45 inches long. Handle is a bit longer than that. I believe this is 9 inches altogether. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me. Great texture
I love it, man.
on the
I
blade,
can't take
double
my eyes off
action.
it.
You know, USA made.
Hell yeah. America.
America, you know, so you really can't go wrong if you want to support this awesome place where we live. And Microtech, Marfione, the company is Microtech. Marfione started it, and they make great blades. They make great blades, and they honor them with a great warranty, bro.
So, God, I love this. Actually, I was gonna ask you is I know if you go to Microtech's website, they don't actually sell knives on their channel. So
you
how
have
do
to
they
go through distributors. So I will provide some of the distributors that I have purchased from in the links below. So look out for that to where you can find a Microtech. I think the glasses have cooled off a bit. We're gonna go for round 2. And I brought this one over as well. This is I carry a myriad of knives depending on what I'm wearing
you brought
in
out
the day.
so many knives. You know what?
So this is another one.
Challenge that.
Oh, you're gonna challenge
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Let's go. So this right here, guys, is the Boker Kalashnikov. It has aluminum scales in this olive green FDE blade, Oz 8 steel, budget steel, of course. Pocket clip, deep carry, black pocket clip, and I love it because it blends in. You do not want a pocket clip that has a very vibrant color, because then everybody knows you're carrying a blade.
Yep.
That's not a problem, you're allowed to, but you don't want to alert people that you have one. I love the finger grooves on here. and these ridges right here, jimping on the blade a little, but most of it is on the scales. It's an automatic. So for both of these knives, guys, you will have to check your state laws. These are automatic knives. They are not legal in all states. Remember that, guys. So you have to check your local laws before you purchase one of these, please.
Especially too if you're traveling to other states.
Yep.
If you're from Florida, make sure the state that you're traveling to does follow the Florida concealed weapons license. That's a plus.
Yep.
Stay out of the red states.
Yep.
Essentially, go to the green ones.
It's reciprocity. So check your reciprocity, what falls under it, and there you go. And these are, I have one more blade, which is the ZT-0350, big beefy guy. It is a spring assisted blade. I believe the blade is under 3.4 inches. It's great. You can pry, hack, chop, you know, baton, I believe is the correct term. Use it as a ninja star or shuriken, whatever you want to do with that blade. It's great. You cannot destroy that thing.
You know what I
Very
like
hardy.
that you mentioned was the pocket clip. That was actually a nice little touch that he said. I don't think people really picked up on that. But the coloration of your pocket clip makes a huge difference, because you're right. If it is a vibrant color, people are going to notice right away that you're carrying something. And of course, depending on what it could be, it'd be something of value. You never know what that person might want to do.
Exactly.
So I did like that you mentioned that. Yeah, so I just wanted to revert back to that, because I thought that was a really important what's it called, topic that you just mentioned. I really want people to be aware of that.
You
So
know,
very good.
And just for a quick comparison, look at these pocket clips. You can see the coloration on the Microtech pocket clip in comparison to the Boker or the Kershaw Kuro down there. You know, this is going to stand out a little bit more, but this is sleeker in the pocket. So I have more space equity in my pocket.
Yep.
And a longer blade length on this blade right here. And these are my two, the Microtech Ultratech Merlot and the Boker Kalashnikov FDE with the FDE blade and green scales.
Dude, I love that Microtech. Ever since you showed me that for the first time, I fell in love. I love the color variants. I love the, what is it, that copper tone with the burgundy.
And the Merlot
oh my god.
coloration.
And Microtech's logo is just pristine. They
The
do
talon.
a really good job.
The eating talon.
Right? The talent. It's beautiful. You're full of animal noises.
Bro,
today.
I just get after it. The animal noises. I get after it, bro.
I like it, bro. But yeah, you can see right away, man. Like, what do you notice first?
Yep.
The bright silver
Exactly.
one.
I noticed that as soon as you walked into the man cave.
Exactly. So I honestly, if you're looking for a more low profile, definitely go with something maybe with a black pocket clip. It might make a huge difference.
Nice.
But yeah, so since you're just throwing out knives left and right, I keep one on my backpack or a
Very
plate
nice.
carrier, and I don't know why I decided to bring it. I just thought, man, it'd be
That's
cool.
perfect.
I just thought it'd be cool to have. But actually, this is the Benchmade SOCP. So
This.
yes.
Yes.
Are you familiar with this?
Very familiar.
Yep.
This is a great blade. I don't want to steal it, take
dude,
over.
Of course, take
This
over.
blade, so a lot of my buddies have ran this on their plate carrier.
Love
You'll
it.
see it paracorded right up to them on their chest or somewhere where there's ease of access. I see a lot of Leo dudes run it on their battle belts. I don't know if that's the correct term. I think you guys call it duty belts.
Duty belts, yeah, they do.
We call it battle belt. On their battle belt. And it's a great blade, you know.
Oh, it's a fixed blade too.
Yep.
So unlike the ones that you saw the automatics, you saw the assisted, or you saw the manual openers. This one's actually gonna be a fixed blade. So stick your index finger in the middle here of this hole, and then just unsheath it. It's a great quality blade. It's actually going to be the same. Sorry, the blade is actually going to be the same. What's it called? Material all the way through.
Full tang.
Full tang, brother. Full tang.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Very strong.
It's actually from Greg Thompson. Greg Thompson is actually the designer behind this blade.
Nice.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Oh, dude, go for it. So what I think they did mention earlier was this is actually a great now my glasses are fogging up. So
I'm sharing the love. I'm
right?
giving you some fog.
So yeah, this is actually a great blade in my opinion for those who want to run on a plate carrier, or even if they just want a more self-defense knife. Because you look at some of the options that we listed, Microtech I think would be a really good option for self-defense because it's automatic. It does have that intimidation factor.
Right.
But let's say for example like these folding knives here, and you know they might take a little bit to get access to.
Right.
Gain access to.
And that was something I spoke on, guys. You want something that has an ease of deployment, a spring assisted, an automatic. But under the circumstances, you may not have access based on your local laws, so you have to run a fixed blade.
Yep.
And this is a solid choice. I don't personally own one of these, but I will definitely be picking up one of these in the near future, probably like tomorrow or the day after.
Tomorrow, you see,
or the day after that.
I would love to pick up a Microtech tomorrow, but god damn, they're expensive.
Hey, bro.
But they're worth it. They're an investment. That's how you gotta look into that.
This YouTube channel is going to purchase you a Microtech. What are you talking about?
I hope so. Guys, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We're trying to get there, okay? We want to get new goal, 500 subscribers and a Microtech. Let's go. Little goals. But yeah, I love this. I think it's a great concealable knife too, because depending on the depth of your pocket, you could just, I don't know if I'm wearing just Express Men's jeans, but I don't know if this can like clip all the way through. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. All black, everything.
Low profile.
It's very low profile.
And it blends
if you need
in.
it, you're good to
Right
go.
there, right there.
Right there.
Perfect.
I love it. It also has the, I think it was like it's like a little grabber at the end of the clip here, just to grab the edge of your pocket. So or even a molly, depending on what you're putting it up against or how you're concealing it. But just in case you want to grab it or for quick access, it's going to lock in. It's not going to take the sheath with the knife.
Right.
But like we mentioned earlier, I think this is a great knife for those of you who are maybe in law enforcement or in some services. You know, this is great. Maybe security, even something like that. But if you're looking for like a nice self-defense knife, definitely, how we mentioned it, something with a spring assistance, just so you had that quick access.
Spring assistance.
Or even a fixed blade.
Yep.
I wouldn't use this so much for cutting. This is a sole defensive knife.
Yep.
In my opinion. But Benchmade, I love Benchmade. I love
They make good stuff.
They do. They make great stuff. What's good about this is actually this is the Mini. This is the SOC Mini. They do make other ones. They make the full, which is a larger braid, a dual edge. And then they also have one that's with serrations.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, and then also depending on what you get, they do incorporate a trainer bundle. So they do have a couple different options on that.
So you have a training blade.
Oh yeah, I'll leave the link for this down below too, so you guys can check it out and get your own opinion of these knives.
Nice.
God, man, this is a great selection.
Yeah. Let me see. I think I got a couple more things on me. You have some things on you too for your EDC kit.
Do I? Oh,
yeah,
we didn't even finish.
We didn't even finish because we're so gone.
We're just talking and talking and talking, which is not a bad thing.
Nope. Because
we need watch time.
We're spreading the wealth.
Yeah, we need watch time.
So let me see. I have my flashlight.
Oh, flashlight. We're going with that one.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is a Pelican 1910
Pelican, nice.
flashlight. As you can see, it's weathered. This thing has been
used.
It's been all over the world with me. It has 2 light modes. So that is high beam, double tap, low beam. It is great. Rear push button to engage the light. 1 tap for high beam, double tap in quick succession for low beam.
Oh, wow.
I love this light. Pocket clip. This is aluminum. AAA battery, so you can find a battery everywhere. What else? Yeah. I
like that. I really like that compact flashlights. You know, the more and more we talked about all these compact flashlights, like mine, yours, and the one you actually carry for your everyday person. And I'm looking at mine, which is a lot larger in comparison. Damn, I might make a change. I might switch.
Brother, I'm saying though, do it because the diameter and the length of it's perfect. You can put this in anything you need, whether you're going to the gym or not, and you still have space.
Yeah, look at the size comparison. Mine's a lot larger. Well, longer. I mean, it has like the same width almost.
Yep.
That's a good flashlight.
Thank you, brother. And this is the Pelican 1910.
Wow. Pelican 1910. I gotta look that one up.
It's my favorite light.
I don't blame you. But so yeah, as you guys saw, this is mine. I know I mentioned it previously. I used the EDC PL2 AA or AAA from 511.
Nice.
It's great. It's 150 lumens. It has 1 light mode, but if you click fast enough, it has like a little flash. So that's why it's super light
strobe.
mode.
Nice.
Yeah, actually, that's just me pressing.
Oh, that's your first. Wait a second. That's a strobe. What?
No. That's just me clicking it really fast. I hope no one's prone to seizures because I feel like I just messed everybody up. But yeah, so it's a very sensitive push button.
Okay.
It's not like it's a clicker, but it has like that cushion or rubberized bottom here.
Gotcha.
So it is pretty comfortable. It's great. You could wear it. You could rock it in a pocket. You could rock it in a backpack or any type of molly configuration because it does incorporate that pocket clip, which is great. Again, depending on what you're looking for, this is a lot longer. I will say it is a lot longer. And again, looking at all the options that we have listed, honestly, I might make a change.
Dude, do it.
You know what? I'm always looking for different stuff to incorporate into my EDC setup. It's always changing. It's always evolving.
And I love that you brought that up. That's another point I want to speak to. your EDC kit should evolve with you as a person.
Oh, absolutely.
It should never be stagnant, you know? You're going to change as a person. Your wardrobe may change. So you need to change your EDC kit so it's according to your wardrobe.
Yep.
Okay? You may change in weight. My body weight fluctuates depending on what I'm training for. I may be training for the tactical games, or I may be bulking up for this or for that. And contingent upon that, there are certain things that I cannot conceal the same way as I did before when I was at a lower weight. So remember, never remain stagnant.
Yeah,
always
it's
evolve.
changing.
Just like everything else
Yep.
in life, you'll be left in times past if you don't evolve, guys.
Well said. Well said. That's exactly that. You took the words. I think there. That
Thank
was great.
you, brother.
You said what needed to be done, or what needs to be said. That was great. Because yeah, he's right. I mean, a lot of people too is like whenever you incorporate a firearm into your setup, you know, you have to accommodate your wardrobe to what's it called? Accommodate that.
Yep.
So that's another important thing to mention is wardrobe. So very good on that part. Because like depending on what your style is, it's always changing. You never know. You could be feeling this day one
Or
day.
you have a
feeling
business
that way.
meeting.
Yeah.
And you go from wearing casual to having to put on business attire. For men, that may be a suit.
Yeah, of course. So listen, having a setup for a whole EDC setup for separate occasions is very important. Very important because you could be, like you said, like a formal attire and you're with the bulky flashlight and a larger knife. No, it's not going to look professional. You got to go something that accommodates that.
Yep.
That's another video idea too.
I think so, guys. I think so. But so we don't keep you guys, because we could just do this forever. We're going to move on.
I totally forgot I have a pen here.
Yep, I have a pen here too.
That's your pen? Oh, that's
yeah,
from your
brother.
list? Okay.
So I keep my pen in a case. And
wow.
so this is a Tiffany's pen. It's silver
Pretty.
and I think 24 karat gold. Why I like this pen is it's sleek, it's small, and the design. It comes to a decent point right here. So if I need to use this as a object to strike, God forbid I'm in that situation and I have nothing else left, I can go everywhere with this pen. And no one will think twice about it because it's only a pen. But it's a sturdy pen and it writes well. So that's why I carry this specific pen. I also have, of course, the tactical pens and Mont Blancs. But this is my go-to writing utensil because it doubles for various purposes and it carries well.
I think what a lot of people can take away from this is you got style, man.
Oh, stop, dude.
You got style because you said 24 karat gold in the pen. You got the Microtech, and god damn, you give me plenty of ideas that I just can't afford right now. But yeah, you got some style. I like it. I like it a lot.
Brother.
Very nice pen. I also like the casing that you have.
Thank you.
Is it cotton?
It's just the Tiffany & Co. casing I like to keep it in here because another thing this does is it keeps
Scratches.
it off of my person. So I don't have another clip that's gold being exposed to everyone else depending on what situation I'm in. It's not drawing extra attention to myself. So I just keep it in here in my pocket just like that, you know, instead of keeping it clipped like a knife.
I would have never guessed
Or,
you had that pen in your pocket. So
Exactly, and it's
Never
nice
would've
and
guessed.
sleek. It's small. It's smaller than the previous pen, the tactical pen that came in at 5.77 inches. This is a little bit less. I don't have the exact length, but
You
I
can always list
love
that in the
it.
comments down below. or in the
It'll be
description.
down below in the description, guys.
All
Make
the
sure you check
details,
that.
if we might have missed or anything like that, definitely make sure to call us out on it. Any comments you want to ask us or tell us, or hey, you missed this, or hey, what's this? Let us know. We're
Yeah.
all ears. But yeah, so going off of my pen,
Nice.
guys, you already know this. With a lot of my stuff is very 511 based. You know, obviously I work for the company. I take pride in where I work. I love it.
They make quality stuff.
They
dude.
make good quality stuff.
They make quality
So
stuff.
I'm actually rocking, as far as a pen, the Kubaton. It's actually going to be, damn, I forgot the color variant on this. I think it would be like a, what would you call this color variant?
Cool?
Like cool, yeah, it's a cool color.
Cool.
It's like a very bronze,
Yeah.
copper
Yeah.
look to it, and I love it a lot. So I like more of like an all black EDC. What's that thing you do?
Check.
Yeah, check that thing. But you know what? I like to throw some color in there, and I think this bronze color variant was a very nice option. So it's a twist. So you have the twist, and it exposes the pen.
Nice.
You can write on it. It does have a window smashing capability.
Nice.
The tip. The
There you
tip.
go.
You can use it for window smashing. Window smashing.
And guys, that's another thing. All of your tools double if you're a thinker.
Yes.
That pen, it can be used for self-defense, smashing a
Especially what this
window.
is too, yeah.
Same thing with that.
All jabs and
Everything
stuff.
doubles. and its use. You know, another thing I like about this pen, which I had to think of with mine, is that gold clip attracts attention. You have a black clip.
The black clip. The only thing too is
right
a bright 511 logo on it.
Yeah.
But not a big deal, but it's a black clip. I do agree.
Well, if they have vision anything like us, they won't be able to see that 511.
Yeah, right. Just like, what is that? I don't know.
What's going on?
Even with me squinting, I couldn't see it, right? But yeah, so I went with this one. I use it a lot for work. It's funny because I know Authentic he put in the pen as part of his EDC was important. I didn't incorporate that to mine just because I'm in a lot of situations that I don't really use a pen.
Right.
The only time I ever use a pen is when I'm really at work. But I do carry pens. I keep an extra pen in my car, or a few pens just in case, that have the window smashing capabilities. Exactly. Again, that goes towards that whole double thinking, because in a car setting, God forbid anything starts flooding, you need a couple tools, or you just, God forbid, just to get out, or protect yourself. Also, just shot out of the dark, but even the pens here, you could use as a makeshift tourniquet.
Exactly. You know, you take that pen, you tie a knot with something, you take that pen, you put it in there, and you spin that pen up good, double it under, and you start cinching it in. Remember, it's life over limb. Don't forget that, guys. It's life over limb. And another thing I wanted to bring up, guys. Right now, we're currently in a time of COVID.
Yeah,
COVID-19, the vid, whatever you want to call it.
2020 has been a weird year.
When you carry your own pen, that cuts down on contact with something that other people have had contact with. So think about that. There's another use, because remember I said these tools double, they're multifunctional, so you're cutting down with contact from other people that you don't know where they've been.
Speaking about COVID, and since we're talking about EDC and everything, another very important EDC that we forgot to mention, but it's been right in front of us this entire time.
What is that, brother?
The mask.
Oh! Check.
No, definitely a very important EDC now, or part of your EDC setup nowadays is definitely the mask.
Yep.
So as you can see, we're both rocking the Authentic Savage mask, which is super cool. I love it. Honestly, nothing comes out. You don't even feel the breath. It's very well done, very well made, quality, and it's very comfortable.
Thank you, guys. You know, we really take pride in what we do. So we have this mask here, Topo design. Yep. The Authentic Savage emblem, which I do have tattooed here.
I'm wearing this
half wolf Viking, because we want to just push being true to yourself, mastering your craft, being authentic.
Authentic.
You know, and it is fully adjustable, meaning you have an adjustable nose bridge and air loops back here. Inside there is a filter pocket for N95 filter, so you are breathing filtered air. There is a filter inside of this mask.
Yeah, you're right. As
you can see right there, and you just throw your filter inside and you are good to go. And you can find these masks on AuthenticSavage.com. Authentic with a K, and the link will be down below in the description.
Then the link to his channel will be down below in my description, so you can definitely go check him out and all of his videos and what he produces.
The link to my guy Killer Cam's videos will be down in my description, guys.
Hell yeah, guys.
So honestly,
does that conclude it?
I think this wraps it up, brother.
Grab. I mean, you got some cool stuff in your
right? I mean,
you can actually do a whole video about this whole this is your man cave.
The man cave. We may have to, brother.
Dude, yes. We're gonna listen, guys. We're gonna be doing a lot more videos. If you like today's video, definitely let us know. I think there's tons of topics that we can keep discussing. Honestly, even after all of this, I think a really cool idea would be like a live podcast. Where we're just dudes being dudes. That's
exactly
the title
just
right there.
bros being bros for the bros.
Exactly. Bros being bros for the bros. I like that. That's the title.
That's it. That's what we do at Authentic Savage, brother. We're here because we want to inspire and provide a place where guys can go to motivate each other, inspire, seek knowledge from each other.
Yeah.
All we gotta do is just be authentic,
guys. This is a nice space. This is a safe place.
Right? It's a great space.
But guys, thank you so much for watching today. If you liked what you saw, please check out more of our videos. Hit that like button, subscribe for future videos.
Like this.
Like that. Like that. So just keep doing that. It's a good workout.
Yeah.
Grab some weights, you know, my grandma does that when
grab the shake weight.
The shake weight. Have you ever used a shake weight?
No.
Yeah,
no,
don't.
No. not acceptable.
That stays out of the bros being bros, doing
that's,
bro
that's
things.
socially unacceptable.
Exactly. Social distance and 6 feet. But guys, again, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you want to check out Authentic, the link to his channel will be down in the description below. While my glasses are fogging, so we're just gonna take them off for the rest of the video. But guys, check him out. He's a really cool dude. He makes a lot of cool videos, and he's got a lot of stuff planned. You told me a bunch of stuff that you're doing in advance, and he's got some cool stuff coming. So we're definitely gonna see a lot of that. So if you want to see more and be a part of his journey, definitely check him out. Great guy. Honestly, I'm a good judge of character. I'm not what's called boosting or whatever like that, but he's a very genuine guy. So definitely check him out. And I think you'll like what he does.
And same to you. Please support my friend here. Help him reach his goal.
Yeah, we all got goals.
Help him reach his goal.
Yep.
Help me reach my goal.
Yeah.
Help us reach our goals.
Help us reach our goals.
We can do it together, guys.
Yeah, brother.
And please never forget, guys, stay positive, be safe, and be authentic.
Be authentic. All right, guys. Thank you again. Have a good one and stay safe. Later.
Peace.
Looks like you lost another one.